Hello and welcome back to ESL One Road to Rio. It's Nemiga Gaming taking on Syman here on Overpass, map number 2 of the series. Nemiga took map number 1 relatively easily, I would say. You know, we did have that big tech pause, but other than that, it was a very one-sided affair from Nemiga, and they'll be looking to try and take it 2-0.
Surprising thing is, Nemiga actually have, well, they played lesser Overpass than Syman, but they do have a better win record, at least when it comes to these two lineups. So it's an interesting pick, to be honest, coming in by from Syman Gaming, but that's a map that played so many times on. They're going to be feeling comfortable here, and they're off to a pretty comfortable start so far. They have found box. They have shown their presence towards the B short area, and now they're going to be walking up all the way through bathrooms towards A. But two players are ready and waiting, Dinko. And it's going to be MDS and Lollipop, and Neelan coming in from behind. This could be big if he finds a pick here. It's a brilliant shot, but Geo with a quick trade. But the jig is up. It's going to be a hit coming in towards A, and one player is holding on to the side. It's Speedak.
Well, Syman's trying to charge forward. Speedak looking to try and hold on. He does have a good position, so he should be at least good for one here. And how solid this guy can be in these pistol rounds. Rotation from his teammates are coming up as well. He's got help and backup ready to come through. It's 45 seconds left. It's Speedak trying to find a headshot, but Mo will just run around the back of him. That's a little bit strange, actually. Speedak was just kind of hoping that a player in front of him would peek, but it's actually the push from Mo and the aggression that's really working out for him. You know, moving forward again. MDS, the last remaining player, manages one headshot. He's been so clean on these pistols. Clearly been hitting the DM server, but unfortunately for him, he didn't really get involved overall in this round. So it's going to be job done for Syman. MDS looking to just try and chip away and get some kills through, do a little bit of damage. Well, that's a nice shot. This guy's looking nuts on the pistols. Oh my god. Just cutting through them. And well, the last remaining player is Kriaz and whiffs the shots on him at the end, but oh my god, the few clean shots coming there from MDS. Would have loved to have seen him get involved early in the pistol round. Who knows what he could have done.
Well, I mean, there wasn't really much time to work with there, but you got to remember he did get that crazy, clean 4K on Nuke as well on the CD side. So, showing MDS, I'm sorry, showing what he can do in the pistols here. But Syman finally off to a decent start here. They didn't win either of the two pistols on Nuke. And now T-side Overpass, their map pick, which they need to win to take it to map number 3, which will be an Inferno if it does go to it. On these initial good starts. Of course, a force buy from Nemiga. Look for MP9s, the 5.7, CZ, and Deagle. Box with the 5.7. Pushing up towards long. That could have actually gone his way. Unfortunately, the kiosk a little too quick for him. And I do like the aggression, like I said, you know, the Nemiga, when they're playing these force buys or anti-ecos, they don't just sit back and wait. They kind of force the matter and make things work. As Norbert's crouched and made his way around the pillar, he's going to be spotted out. Gio going for the flick, but not quite able to find it. But Lollipop's there, he's going to strike. And now Mo has, he might get trapped here. Flashbang's going to come on in. The peek won't really work out. Mo avoids it very, very comfortably. It's going to be Neelan joining his compadre on the B-bomb site.
Well, moving through, it's going to be MDS taking one down on the MP9. Kio's coming down, the Galil does work. Jo, the water pit, trying to just chip away with his Deagle, trying to get involved, but he's finally overrun by Neelan. And now with 35 seconds left, it's going to be Speedak, the last remaining player here on the Nemiga side. Round number 2. He'll be coming around the backside with the CZ, just playing towards Monster. Potentially do a little bit of damage here. He has got one flash and Kevlar as well to his name to work with, and there's an AK to his right side, so potentially a chance for him, but Neelan just take his head off. 2-0 for Syman.
2-0 for Syman. Expensive round, though. Very expensive round, though. They did almost... especially if Speedak can manage to get his hands on an AK-47, that could have looked a little dicey, but they do hold on 2-0. At this point, anything's a good start for Syman Gaming, considering how lackluster Nuke was. And T-side, Overpass. Want to get as many rounds as possible. Obviously, the rule sets being, if you pick a map, it's going to be your opponents who choose a side. And here, Nemiga picking, Syman picking Overpass, and Nemiga actually opting to start on the CT side, which is a little bit of a surprise, as Lollipop finds Norbert, who was on a fact-finding mission. He was to play with the MAC-10, so it's completely forgivable. Now, Kiosk gets spotted out. It's just Deagle. I like the fact that MDS didn't really continue dueling, but he's got to push ahead. That's so much information getting gleaned here. This is very, very Rough indeed, Dinko. I'm not a big fan of this. Speedak's actually holding towards long as well. They haven't checked him out. M is pushing all the way very deep. But the pace being set here by Syman actually might net him the round. Unless Speedak finds a kill here. USB in hand tapping away. He's doing a lot of damage and he gets the kill. And all of a sudden, it is a 4v3. Man advantage will be neutralized as CIS does get a kill as Nealon chimes in with one of his own as well. But this is too much of damage being dealt by Nemiga, especially considering it's pretty much just a few upgraded pistols.
Yeah, just Deagles again coming in. There wasn't really too much expected from the round, but yeah, 2 kills coming through. Luckily, it is only 2 because there was the potential there for a lot more to come through, but Syman shut it down in the end. It's going to be 3-0. What do you think of this the Syman jersey? I'm kind of a fan of it, actually. I kind of like it.
There are a lot of cool, for me personally, and this is something which is like me going a while back, my favorite jersey of all time still has to be the Mongols jerseys they won at IM Taipei. This is like a long time ago, but that was sick. It wasn't even like a jersey. It was like the old traditional Mongol clothing with Genghis Khan's face on the back of it. It was sick. I think that's one of the main reasons why I wanted the Mongols to do well, mainly for the jerseys.
Just so you could get one.
Anyway, yeah, I mean, who doesn't want one? But here we do have the buy coming in from Nemiga. A little aggression from MBS. Flashbang is perfection. It's brilliantly timed and brilliantly placed away. Norbert and Nealon teaming up together to get the kill. And Syman Gaming are looking much better. The protocols look so much more solid here. On the T side, they got some good stuff early on.
Well, Lollipop, he's going to be dead. Nealon taking him down. It's going to be 3-0 up here for Syman. Likely 4 now with this start of the buy round. Not really going in favor of Nemiga. Haven't really been able to do too much. And I think this is incredibly important. Syman needed to have a good start coming into Overpass. Well, Jo could throw a spanner into the works though. He's going to find one. That's the bomb gone. He turns back to short, but unfortunately not able to get more than the 1 kill. So the save call having to come in. Syman do get themselves 4-0 on the board, and touching back on my point, it's certainly important that Syman get off to a good start here. You're never going to feel great coming out of a 16-7 loss. So if you somehow step up and get a good start into your map pick, it's certainly good for the confidence, good for the momentum and the mindset moving forward. And now Syman are going to be 4-0 into the lead. Nemiga not really doing a whole lot in this first gun round, which is kind of weird because they were doing a lot in the pistols.
Yeah, and even the gun round, if you look at it, I do believe it was Jo who, no, I think it was MDS who walked it from Sandbags. Again, he was alone, and then we had Lollipop try to go for the trade. They're just trying to catch the timings and, you know, win these individual duels without really using their utility or going for the trade game. And that's something which is a far cry from what we saw of theirs, saw from them rather on Nuke. On Nuke, they looked like a clean machine, just working in pairs, trades on point, great utility usage, and now they're just kind of like playing the way Syman played on Nuke, which is very strange. And it's a map, like I said, they do have some pretty decent success on it. It's not like Nemiga don't know how to play Overpass, as we do see the first tactical timeout getting called by the side of Nemiga. And they should as well. It has been, it's only been 4 rounds, but it has been very lackluster 4 rounds.
Yeah, you really don't want to be losing your first gun round like that. So they'll be calling the pause, trying to get back into play. And a fair share of pauses already in this game, and hopefully we'll not have any more of them. In terms of tech pauses. Tech pauses are fine.
Yeah, I'm fine with tech pauses, just not the tech ones. Those are the...
Yeah, they're the ones you don't really want, right? We're already
Especially
talking
online.
about how long games have been, and like the increase of match time, and then there's tech pauses. Just to throw a huge extra bonus on top of that. Well, the ult from Speedak has been artillery blasted. He's going to be dropped to 57 HP, but Norbert, that is quick, and it's a good kill to find.
And, well, I think Syman have got the opening duel every single round so far. I thought that they would probably do a little bit more damage, considering the new changes to the nades. To be honest, that was right at his feet. The box only takes 4 points of damage. The CSGO nades, Dinko. I mean, Valve tries to fix it, but for some reason, it just refuses
You can't
to
fix
go away.
the unfixable. That's the issue right there. I mean, they did change the damage in terms of stairs and obstacles such as that. And I haven't really noticed a noticeable difference within my games. Maybe that's just because I throw bad nades or something, but I haven't really noticed a huge difference. Like immediately. But I'm sure there is, obviously. I'm not gonna be the guy that does the statistic work on that though.
Ooh, that was a nice little flick, but that's what Syman have been so very good at. Plucking off his rotators, getting the trade game on point, and again, Nemiga now, it's a 2v3, it's very, very winnable considering how low one of the players is on the side of Syman. They're gonna get the bomb down though, and the smoke's gonna delay Lollipop for a while. Both the smokes, in fact, and JO's actually gonna call for it. They're gonna go for the save here. 5-0 for Syman Gaming. They're looking so much better. Not just that, Nemiga, they're just falling apart. Just going for wild peaks. The flashbangs are just not on point. There are too many holes in the defense. I mean, I could write a book as to what's going wrong here, but it's more like I'm very surprised, flabbergasted even at the fact that Nemiga looked like a completely different beast from what we saw of them earlier on Nuke. This is a complete 180 turn.
And that's the thing with map picks, right? Because we come out of that first map, and you're like, okay, there is a chance where Nemiga can take the series 2-0. They do look like the better team. And we again talk about the fact that Nemiga find their success based on their system. It's not exactly the individuals, and we touched on that quite a bit on the first map. I think that's quite evident when we've moved on to the second. They just look a little lost. Their system isn't as strong and it isn't as solid, and so they're having to rely on individuals, and Syman are beating them on that front. So it's certainly a change in pace, and well, Syman are happy to see themselves 5-0 up right now, and probably 6-0.
Yeah, this is pretty much the same thing on Nuke, except like roles reversed, right? We had a 6-0 start coming in from Nemiga on Nuke. On a T side, nonetheless. And then we had 3 from Syman, 3 from Nemiga, and 3 from Syman again to close it out in a 9-6 half. And then Nemiga just kind of ran away on the CT side. And this is pretty much the complete opposite. And this is what I'm talking about, like Geo being exposed here. And if he just peeks into it, it's going to be free kill for Mo. Luckily, the smoke's going to bloom and protect him. But it's just the individuals being spread thin and no trades taking place. Lollipop does get the 1 kill. And the gun will be retrieved by Mr. MDS. Right now, he is all by his lone towards the B bomb site. He's got the rifle to work with. But Syman Gaming, they're being very methodical in the way they're clearing out these angles. They're taking a sweet time. They still have a minute on the clock. Not really looking to enter the bathrooms, which is a smart call. You know, when you know that your opponents are probably going to pistol buy or have like kind of a half buy with SMGs and whatnot, you kind of want to avoid this close quarter battles. You want to avoid connect. You want to avoid bathrooms. You want to go towards long, head towards maybe towards short. But as they come in towards long, MDS, then a Soul M4 gathered up waiting is going to find one. He's trapped in the corner. They're aware of him. He's going to go for the wide peak. Gets taken down. Now it's a 3v3, Tinker.
Well, Kios is going to be in towards the B-bomb site, checking every angle possible. He's going to go up into his face now. JR sits back in the water pit. He's going to go forward. It's going to be Krause that takes him down though. And a man advantage to play for Syman yet again. That's an important kill to find. But I like this. The double stack of the sandbags, the 5-7 over the top, finding its first victim.
5 seconds.
Well, 5-7, 5 seconds, and well, nearly denies it. Box couldn't find the follow-up just yet. He's going to go in again, and there's the headshot. What a horrible round that was from Syman. And yeah, that's not great. Well, Box does get himself a 3k in the round. That's finally a round on the board for Nemiga. And of course it would come off the back of the pistols. To be honest, they've looked better on the pistols than they have in the gun rounds. It's more... because their backs are against the wall, they're having to be innovative. They're having to change stuff up and get proactive and go for these quirky plays. And that's certainly what's getting Nemiga the round wins, or stepping them in the right direction. And in the gun rounds, it feels a little stale, a little flat. And well, Syman easily can just play their game against that. So I'd like to see them change some stuff up. And they could potentially do that here with a double-up setup.
Yeah, they could, but I do agree with you. I think the fact that they had just the pistols allowed them to go for that quick rotation from Connector, and again, like you said, like catching Syman off guard, but this is much better. This is much better from Nemiga. Little bit of aggression, a little bit of signs of life. Box pushed up, he spotted the player across on Nova. And the nade's being dunked in. Mo down to 50 HP already. Norbert 69. Gonna be going for the boost here, I do believe. Maybe not. Still waiting patiently. Bomb still all the way towards T-spawn. So Syman Gaming not really going for any fast play this time around. Just looking to get the first pick. Try and force out a rotation. Try and possibly get another kill. Lollipop with the slightly off angle. Now Mo, he is quick with his reflexes. He could still get the kill here, but the peak is going to be coming. Lollipop spots on a player, but no problem. A little bit of wall bang there. Malta's going to be tossed in. He's going to go for the wide peak, and he's going to get punished for it, but Geo with a quick trade. And Incendiary is going to force on back Mo. Speedak still floating around towards bathrooms. He misses the shot. Actually, Box misses the shot, but Speedak doesn't miss his. The dual ops holding towards the A bomb site. That's something you don't see that often, Dink. You don't see two ops holding towards A.
No, you don't. And, well, it certainly worked in this round. At least for Speedak so far on the initial kill. Riaz is going to be heading his way down towards the lower connector. 30 seconds left. Oh, that's the bomb. Well, it's gone completely, and that is the chance is gone from Syman. As now Kriaz stands into a 1v4. 24 seconds left. He'll make his way back through the tunnel, but it's being watched. MDS around the corner is going to be ready for it. Down, Kriaz still alive, and finally, that awkward engagement finally comes to an end. It's Nemiga 2 in a row.
Oh, okay.
There
Sorry.
we go. That would
I just
be
thought MDS pick up another
horrible.
op. I'm like, no, please don't have 3 ops that are overpass. Where was this Nemiga for the first 5 rounds? That was clean. That was a very good stuff. Double peaks towards Monster. We had the slightly unorthodox dual op setup there towards A, but it's fine. It works on out. Aggression from Box with the op towards mid because he had the best spawn for it earlier on. This is much better from Nemiga. Controlled aggression instead of just one player just going in and trying to get a Hail Mary kill. And with that, despite being 5-2, they're going to have to go for a full pistol train, and Geo's ready for this, aware of it, and he's going to get hounded down. But MDS completely flashed through the smoke. He doesn't care. He's going to find 2, and it's going to be Lollipop who's going to chime in with a couple of his own. And who's going to get a third? Remains to be seen, but Neelan's going to be pretty much done for. The hunt is on. And a little too overeager here, but Lollipop's going to get the 3K. And a beautiful hole coming out from Nemiga.
Brilliant stuff, and that's exactly what we wanted to see. If they can turn this into consistent success as well, and continue down this path of victory, they can certainly be back into things in no time. Syman on 5 rounds, yes, it's been a flawless start for them. They trip over a hurdle when it comes to the pistols, and that might just come back to bite them. They've got an investment coming in here, everything they could possibly invest. They've got the AKs, the Galils. It's not looking brilliant. And if they lose this round, well, money in the bin. So Nemiga, prime opportunity here to get right back into things in the first half. It'll be Speedak going for the aggressive peek in towards middle. Syman stacking most of their forces over here as well. Right through the smoke. I think this should be at least 1 kill from Speedak. But luckily, the 2 smokes are up, so that's going to make him fall back.
Okay, Box. I was a little worried about Box being left alone over here, and I don't think he's aware of where Neelan is. But he does have backup arriving in the form of Speedak towards Long. I love this aggression, though. This is much better from Nemiga when it comes to timing. Setting up player towards short here. Oh, Box, you need to get the kill. He's going to get the kill. Bomb spotted out. He's going to fall on back. He's aware Neelan's nearby as well. And now Speedak getting tested. AWP in hand. He is quite fast, but he will fall. Now, Box, there's no need to challenge, but Speedak decapitates Kios. And this dual op turret setup, Dinko, it's actually looking quite scary indeed. Norbert's head gets spotted out. Pretty far coming in from Speedak. Bomb hasn't picked up. 2 players trying to make their way to the A bombs. That is going to be very hard indeed. You need to cross on over. They have smoking a couple of flashes. Still doable though. Norbert's alive, but Box coming in from behind.
What is Speedak doing? Just shoots his own teammate in the head. And it's all just crumbled out of nowhere. 25 seconds. Syman, a round that was looking unwinnable for them, has suddenly been gifted. Well, Lollipop denies the bomb plant, and now Kriaz. A 1 versus 2 spots the back of Lollipop, and Jo will take him down. They only survive with 1 player. But what the hell just happened?
I'm sorry. I think it was a little too loud there, but that was just an honest-to-God, genuine reaction coming out from me. Like, what was that from Speedak?
I think he just automatically heard the shots and just flicked quickly, spots a model, and shoots him in the head. He's like, oh, that's my teammate.
But the comms, comms didn't go.
I don't know, man. That's a strange one. But yeah, bringing it back to the normality of how Nemiga flipped that on its head. You know, Box inside of the toilets, he was always aware of Neelan's position because Neelan decided to shoot his Galil on the other end of the smoke, so he was aware. And he didn't get aggressive, he played it smart, but this time he's certainly getting aggressive, catching off Mo, and a good opening pick coming in. Not a fan of the idea of the aggression, because obviously they're against the pistols, but it's worked.
Yeah. Oh no, Speedak's done for. Oh, luckily Geo's there. This setup, I don't know how it works, but it's just working right now. I mean, it almost did fall apart earlier on. Nealon, perfect timing. Finds one. Now they know what both the players are. And Nealon won't be able to pick up a gun. He's still looking to deal that. There's no need to take the fight here. It's fine. Give him the sight. The bomb is on the A bomb side. There's nothing he can do. Speedak decapitates Krias to the edge of the wall. And despite Nealon getting the kill, he might actually retrieve the gun here. But yes, waiting, and aim punch kicking in. Scores are tied. Nemiga waking up.
Yeah, and I think they had a few tests coming their way, and they passed them with flying colours. While Syman Gaming gonna go for a tactical timeout. Realized, well, we just had a 5-0 lead that's suddenly gone. And the way Nemiga won these last 5 rounds has been... It's been mostly convincing, minus the round where Speedak decides to shoot his own teammate. But other than that, it's been a pretty good system here for Nemiga. They've changed things up. They won off the back of a pistol to start off this flurry of round wins. And while Syman, now their backs are against the wall, they've got an investment coming into this. They're going to invest everything in their bank accounts, essentially. They haven't really got too much left over in reserve. So this is do or die time now for Syman in this first half. If they lose this is when Nemiga get into the driver's seat and probably walk away with quite a few rounds in this first half now.
And, well, I mean, a counter is very much doable here. I mean, what Nemiga are doing right now, the dual op setup, they're playing a little aggro earlier on, then after like 30 seconds or 40 seconds have elapsed, they head over towards a bomb side where you have Speedak playing towards the right-hand side of the site, towards the long area, and then you have good old, the second arbor, Geo playing from dumpster, and that's been pretty much their default late setup time and time again. But we do have a switch up coming in this time around. It's going to be Norbert finds a double. That's massive. That's things opened up. The 2 more players that are on that B bomb site, they might not be aware of that. Geo with the AWP completely blinded. Perfect flashback from Norbert. Now he needs backup. There's a lot of work to do. He's going to find one. And a great flashbang to Speed that finds one. Geo looking the wrong way, and Nealon's going to take advantage of it. Now it's a 3v2, barely though, considering how low Norbert is. Smoke's gonna bloom, though. It's gonna obscure the vision for Speedak. This is looking very dicey for both the sides.
What? Okay. Box catches out
That
Norbert
works.
on the edge of the smoke. It's going to be relatively easy pickup, and now it's back into a 2v2. Now Syman just need to hold back, but they're going to be ready for that boost. They were ready for the possibility, and I think, to be fair, it was quite obvious that might happen once they get that initial pick and immediately retreat. So I like the awareness to be ready for that. And now Speedak 1v2 trying to retake the site. Not really going to work for him. Just patient plays from Syman, not giving anything up, and a good round recovery. They needed that, and well, they've got it.
I find it very interesting how Nemiga went for the switch up there. They usually have been sending up the operas towards mid, towards Fountain, but this time around they had the boost coming up. They had 4 players at B, but then the aggression not quite panning out. Norbert, great double opening, especially the second one, a nice little nifty spray transfer. And despite looking a little scary at the end there, they hold on. So 5 rounds in a row for Syman initially, 5 in a row for Nemiga, and now Syman have broken the streak as they get to round number 6. Buy, of course, will be coming in for Nemiga. They did have enough money in the bank. And look at the pace being set by Norbert again. He found a double in the previous round, and he is definitely looking for more out of it.
He is lightning fast, Norbert, at times, you know. He is always just good for one in these kind of positions. We'll see if he can light it up in from the short position. Speedak holding from connector. Good chance down in towards lower. The AK is going to cross, going for a very difficult shot.
That's almost impossible.
Yeah,
I
mean, it is ambitious.
Oh,
okay,
no.
Box nearly gets the line up, does shut down Norbert, so Norbert's just biding his time, waiting for them to give the go so he can run on in, just be rampant. And unfortunately, it's stopped before that can happen.
That's lovely. That's lovely stuff there. The flash was great, but MDS not blinded at all. That's all on Krias. And Speedak being Speedak, is he going to be going in for the kill is the question. We already have Lollipop just making sure that Krias doesn't push in for a monster. He's trapped here, because it's going to be very hard for him to get out of this. He does quite a bit of damage, but doesn't really matter. Gets the kill, but Lollipop with the quick trade. A pretty back and forth affair we have here.
Yeah, very back and forth, and that's exactly what we want to see. We don't want to see another one-sided affair. Syman definitely needed to sharpen their map pick and at least bring the fight to Nemiga here in the CIS ESL One Road to Rio 5th, 6th decider match. Get over on the A stream, we have got a semi-final. Hard Legion taking on Windstrike. Map 2 is underway. It's over at ESL_CSGO.
Tech-9s again. This time they have the two rifles playing up close. Just to one off this time around. Oh, the flashbang is perfect. Box should have been done for, but Speedak with the save. Tech-9, Robert knows to play around. And Box just ran on out. Speedak, no scope. Thank you very much. And Mo's going to be left pretty much all by his lonesome. He's got the M4 picked up. But this is going to be a little too hard for him to recover from. And Speedak. Gotta love the new addition. I mean, we didn't know if it could have been easily a fast scope, but the no scope is going to be the kill for Speedak. Fun open to watch. A little frustrating at times, but definitely fun. Is he actually going to get the bomb down here?
It could potentially, but I think coming in from long, eventually they're gonna hear this plan and actually just launch themselves on the toilet. Because if he has to plant on the safe side towards the CT stairs, then there's just too much risk involved with that. He'll run back in towards the site. MBS will take him down. It's gonna be an easy headshot, and now Nemiga into the lead.
0-5 is 7-6. CIS Counter-Strike. Always delivering, always just surpassing our expectations. And MDS having a hell of a game. 14 frags to the man, who was comparatively pretty quiet on Nuke. Speedak has been a little neutered so far in this half, but can't really count him out of it. He was just beasting on the T side with the AWP on Nuke. Still early days here on map number 2, but for Syman Gaming, they wanted to have, considering they had such a good start, Dinko, they would have been looking for a much more better scoreline here. It was a 5-0, and ooh, the boost comes in, and I think he spotted him out. I think he did. Maybe not. Geo still going for the wallbang. I don't think he spotted the player out, and that's going to be free frag for Nealon, finding MDS. A little bit of a cheeky boost there. Getting the kill. They've been pretty fast with their executes once they get the opening. I'm going to be going for this. I love the counter smoke being tossed in by Geo, though.
Speedak getting aggressive in towards a long. Kia's footsteps are going to be heard. Speedak again just being wary about rounding the corner. He's going to eventually take his victim, and it's Kios that falls. A good recovery actually here from Speedak. He needed to find that kill. Now we're back into a 4v4, but look at this. Syman poised and ready to go in towards the B-bomb site. Lollipop's going to be at the ready. His teammate off towards the right. The crossfire's there with the flashbang. It's good enough, but it doesn't matter. Two blind kills coming in from Lollipop.
He was pretty much completely blinded, and now Geo, oh, Nealon, so patient, but he's all alone now, 45 HP. He's got the smoke, 25 seconds on the clock. Flashbang being tossed in towards the water pit. He's been spotted out, he knows where box is, and he's got to get the kill. Just, I think 3 bullets remain. He's got to go for the reload now. It's Speedak versus Nealon. 15 seconds. Nealon has no idea where Speedak is. Well, Speedak, these sound cues are just giving it all away. He's going to go for the plan, and that's a plan for Speedak. Nealon just taps it. Drops on down, 5 seconds, he's got to go for the commit, and he's going to go for the smart plant. Pillar for cover, he goes for the gamble play. Speedak though, on the corner, but Nealon with the clutch, it's brilliantly done, and it is the ace as well.
That is huge from Nealon. Just so patiently, maybe a little bit bitty in towards the monster tunnel, but still manages to pull it off. 5 kills coming in, a huge clutch from him, and well, Nealon, he has been the shining light, I think. We see a lot of him on Nuke actually doing a lot of work. He's 17 and 10 right now. This is a brilliant performance out of Nealon. And while Syman desperately needed that round win, and now they've got it, Blair, they're looking primed and ready to take an 8th round at the board.
Yeah, he's been beasting so far. Even if you take away that ace, right? He's at 17 kills right now. The second highest fragger on his team is Kriaz on 8. He is the only player on his side with the double digits. And, ooh, I love me some stacks. I love me some stacks. It's a triple stack. Haven't done that yet. Could potentially catch someone off guard. And even if you don't find anyone earlier on, Lollipop's actually going to find Norbert. That's huge. Trying to be pushy. And they don't spot anyone towards short, Dinko. That means it's information. A lot of information conveyed over to their side. And it's most probably going to be kind of like an A hit, a speed ack. A little lucky to stay alive there. He misses the flick as the pounce is coming in from the remaining members of Syman Gaming onto that A bomb site.
A shot from Speedak is going to be Kriaz that comes in and takes down Speedak with a second kill onto Jayo as well. The defense is crumbling, and while Nealwyn is hungry for another kill. On the other end of the smoke is Box just winning our buy, and there's the ball plant denied. A second kill from Box, somehow delivering from that position, and it's all onto Kriaz. A 1v2, and he's shut down as well. That's a huge play coming in from Box. It's 8-7 at the half. It's time for a short break, but we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
I fed up when you fell down, but we stayed in flight. I'm laughing to myself, cause I know that I can't deny. I can't find what you can't hide right inside my mind. What I do, what I do, what I do right now. What I do, what I do, what I do right now. For you, for you.
Breathing in, breathing out, there's no more room for any doubt. Empty mind, steady hands, just stay close, stick to the plan. I hear them coming, I hear them coming, and I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Let's do this.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to ESL One Road to Rio. It's Nemiga taking on Syman Gaming as we head into the second half. Nemiga leading the way by one, and well, MDS, he's been a god in the pistol rounds, and he'll continue with a deagle.
I like. Okay, all right, all right. What is going on? MDS and pistols. He's been dropped a deagle by his teammate, and he doesn't even have any Kevlar. He's just running out and one deagging CTs like fools. And now they're going to be charging in. And Norbert, listen, he might be something, Dinko, but this is going to be really hard because there's going to be 5 people charging him. He finds 1 kill, but Geo with the immediate trade. And more importantly, MDS is still alive with a Desert Eagle. That is scary. And it's still tapping away. He's trying to snipe them as Geo's going to pick up the 4th. And it's all on Kriaz in a 1v4. Never mind. That is going to be the round. What was that? What in the name of the Counter-Strike gods was that from MDS?
This guy's just nuts on the pistols. You know, he has been on those pistol DM servers. I can tell he spent a few hours on the server today. Deagles, USP training. That is nuts. You know, when you see a Deagle picked up in the pistol round, you're not really a big fan of it. You know, from a purist angle, you just kind of want the pistols to be somewhat normal. Deagle coming in, though, clearly displaying he can make it work here, MDS. 17 and 9. Just absolutely nuts.
Bear in mind, like a CD pistol and nuke, he got a 4K. The previous one is a 1v4 where he got a 3K and almost kind of made it happen. And this one, he just opens it up with just 2 wild Deagle shots, no Kevlar. It's just madness. And I love the fact that his teammates dropped him to Deagle as well, because they're like, we know what he can do. We know what he can do. Just been it's a wild ride, Dinko, as we do head to the final 2 days of CIS Counter-Strike. Deep down inside, I'm going to miss this.
I feel like this is a POV of us going down the slide. There we go. Love it.
Woo!
A little bit of fun.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite camp path in the entire game.
Thank you, Jakey. So, it's going to be Nemiga starting their charge as they go into what's a long. They'll be clearing the toilets as they can. It's going to be Norbert here with the Deagle. He's going to try and take them down. It's MDS that will shut him down as well. So, man advantage picked up. MDS continues to frag even on the Mac 10.
Nice tag from Mo. We can actually get another tag in. Oh, that's great flashbang usage. The Kyos getting a kill though, and they're going to come jumping out. Macton in hand as a player waiting towards Optimus. They need to clear him on out. It's going to be Kriaz with a Deagle. Body shots landing and leaving it all in Kyos in a 1v2. Unfortunately, it's very far away, Dinko, but there is that tiny little sliver of a chance he can make this work.
Kios moves forward. It's going to be an easy kill for Box. Shutting down Kios, the 10th round on the board for Nemiga. They do lose quite a few players in the end there, but they get the round under their belt, and that's all that matters for them. Syman are going to be looking at another eco here. And then we'll be looking at 11-7 on the board before Syman get their full buy-in coming into the second half. Now, if y'all are just tuning in, this is currently map number 2. You can see the indicator colored in box under the Nemiga side. That indicates that they have won a map already, and it was Nuke. 16-7 that finished. Still a possibility to do that here on Overpass, although a little more unlikely. Syman, this is their map pick. They have to try and show up.
Also, just thinking about it, I'm still like thinking about that MDS pistol round. I do believe he bought himself the Deagle because he had $400, but that was after he got the first kill, which is the kill bonus, obviously. So what a baller! Like you see those teammates in matchmaking, right? Buy Deagle on the T side, and you're like, what an idiot! Why have you done that? And then he runs around and just pops 2 heads, just like that with 2 bullets. It's a dream. Like MDS is literally living the matchmaking dream. And right now, though, I like the setup from Syman. That's the pistol stacked towards long, and that is usually the default approach for the T's on on Overpass, right? You're going to be wanting to take long control. You want to try and catch a T's off guard. Now Geo's going to be spotting out the first player. It's going to be Kriaz. Now he gets taken down, but he doesn't spot anyone else. So that could potentially lure Nemiga to head towards long, but instead they're going to sniff it out. They're going to figure out that no, something's really all right towards the long area. They're going to be heading towards the B bomb side with just 1 player waiting, and it's going to be Nealon with a CZ.
Well, we'll see if Nealon can do anything off the back of the CZ. The Molotovs are going to be clearing the corners. Nealon ready for it, but he's stopped. MDS, of course he checks it. Of course he takes him down. He's wanting more. This could be the lineup, though. If he predicts the boost, he'll see 1 player come up. He'll see him over the top of the tower. Now he'll realize there's 2 players there, and he's going to take them both down through the smoke. Easy kills for MDS. Reloads it, goes back for more. He's recovered the round single-handedly, yeah. And he's going to be moving forward for the ace. There it is. A speed taking it away. Why have you done that? Mac 10 though. Picking up the extra cash, of course. That's it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. But yeah, they are back in the lead. This was 0-6, sorry, 0-5 for Syman Gaming. They were leading 5-0, a flawless lead initially. And then it was 5-all, and Syman managing to eke out 2 more rounds, but is just completely turned on its head again. Nemiga in the lead, as we do at least see the buy coming out from Syman Gaming. But my word, Nemiga have looked like a different beast ever since the first 5 rounds in this of this map.
Well, Kyo's taking down Lollipop. It's going to be a man advantage in play here for Syman. And a lot of damage done on towards Box as well. He's... okay, he just turns around and headshots through the box. Luckily, to the wall, it doesn't do a whole lot of damage there from Nealon, but Box is quick to reply and tracks those tracers quite well.
Yeah, I really thought it'd do a little bit more damage there, but this is a very risky buy for Syman. Obviously, they have to go for it. No, Moviland's is going to be massive. I like how patient he is there. One thing you'll realize with a lot of the newer operas, you know, the faster, the more quicker operas, so to speak, the moment they spot a pixel, they're just going to go for the shot, right? And sometimes that means you just get a leg or you just get a wall bang. You don't get the confirmed kill. I like how Mo is very patient there. He waited patiently for the entire body to show itself, and then he gets to kill. It's a good start from him. And one by one, Nemiga are finally hemorrhaging a few players here. MBS walking up all by his lonesome smoke there, and Norbert hiding towards bathroom picks up another one. That's bomb dropped. With 25 seconds on the clock, it looks like Nemiga are going to call for the save here. And this can actually work out. Box and Geo, they have $3,000 and $3,800 respectively in their bank account. That they're going to be taking only that amount of money into the next round. I'm sorry. While MDS and Lollipop can buy for themselves, and one of these guys can probably drop a gun over to Speedak. In fact, the op should be getting dropped over onto Speedak, so they will still have a buy. For Syman Gaming, they will finally win the first round on board. As Jakey enjoying the swing action there.
Well, Syman Gaming ensuring that it won't just be a walk in the park here. Some fun out the park for Nemiga. Still got a lot of work to do. It's not done yet. 11-8 on the board. Syman Gaming, they've got a buy going into this one. A little bit of reserve cash in the back pockets as well. Let's do a dot time for the economy of Nemiga. They lose this one. They're going to be gone. It's brittle over there on the Syman side as well. This could be one of the most important rounds at the start of the second half just yet. And well, there's a lot of damage. Nealon spamming through. The initial damage was done by Norbert, but Nealon on the spam catches out MDS, and he's been such an important player for the success of Nemiga. Now it's Box trying to pick up the scraps.
Oh, okay. I really thought Mo would be a goner there. A quick recovery. I liked what Box did there. It was a high-risk play, pushing him through the smoke there, but he could have potentially caught Mo off guard. Now they're going to be showing a presence towards B. Unfortunately, 3 CTs lying in wait, Dinka. This is not looking good for Nemiga at all. Oh, no. What? Okay. That actually happened. Alright. Alright, Kriaz. Instant flick onto the head. The Lollipop's going to follow Kios, leaving it all in Speedak in a 1v fab. Now, we've seen what he can do with the AWP, but 45 seconds on the clock. And there you have it. Kriaz just continuing to hold the W button, and he won't forget the double up. They're going to just stick with the singular op in the hands of Mo. And 11-9, Syman Gaming start to finally claw back in the second half.
Yeah, that's such an important round for them to win. Now they put themselves in a good position where they should be taking a 10th round, heading to double figures, and then there's only one round separating the two sides. Even then, Nemiga's buy is probably not going to look brilliant, so they would love a bomb plant if possible. That seems to be the goal here with the utility that they've got. You've got to come into this just hoping that you can get at least a bomb plant. Still very, very unlikely that even will come through. Syman should be dispelling this attack very quickly. It's going to be Mo with the first kill. Speedak caught, trying to cross over towards long, and Mo is ready for more, and well, he'll go back and miss that second shot, unfortunately. So Nemiga will back away with 4 players still intact.
couple of flashbangs. They could potentially just try and swarm this A-bomb stuff. But yeah, that AK-47 is going to be a problem, especially with Norbert waiting towards long. He's going to have no trouble whatsoever. Just dispatching all the players. Box trying to use up one flash he has, but Norbert is not going to be fooled. He's dodging it beautifully. His MDS does get a kill on the Mo. Not able to pick up the AWP, though. So the Glock's at least dealing a bit of damage. MDS trying to be sneaky, and Norbert just not able to find this kill. Finally gets the frag. A little annoyed is Norbert. He's losing 2 HP, but Box really made him try to get that kill.
Well, tactical timeout coming in for Nemiga. The second one called as well. We'll take a look at what they've got. They've got a decision to make. You know, you can't get this all out. Box can purchase it, throw it on over to Speedak. The rest of the team can get a solo buy as well. So this is certainly looking like a good buy coming in here for Nemiga. It's just all about what is their plan, what's their approach coming into this round. Well, there's the AWP of the hands of Speedak. The AK purchased up. Fortunately, that does mean Box has to take a little bit of a hit on utility, but he will be able to get himself a smoke. But the rest of the team should be having enough utility to really get some sort of set piece going if that's what they have in mind. I'm looking forward to see what the approach is here in round number 22 for Nemiga. They desperately need this round win.
Definitely do. Just might have an initial lead. It's slowly but surely getting chipped away by Syman. Well, started to build up a very good economy as well, Tinko. I mean, this is about winning this 3 rounds in a row. Also keeping a lot of players alive. I say that, but Box is going to strike. He's going to find just the one. Quick trades taking place. Lollipop, not aware there's another player waiting towards short, but he's going to still win that duel. That's massive. That's a B bomb site completely bereft of any counter-terrorist presence. Mo running towards heavens. But this just completely turned on its head. And now, Nemiga, they can just slow things down. It's a 4v2, minute on the clock. And Norbert and Mo, what are they going to do? They're just going to go for the full commit. By the looks of it, smoke towards heavens. It's going to force Mo back towards CD spawn, where Norbert is there. Now, the flames are going to keep Mo at bay for a while. Bomb's going to get planted, and Norbert's going to be found out. That should be the call for the save here from Mo. Despite having the cash, it's really not giving away the AWP here. And Hunt is already on. It's going to be Syman Gaming. Nemiga Gaming. We did say they need to start finding some success, Dinko. And they find it in style. 3 huge kills for Lollipop there.
Yeah, Lollipop can just suddenly just become nuclear out of nowhere, right? He's very unpredictable. He can just show up and pinball and take 3 kills with him. And well, that is going to be a round that Nemiga desperately needs to win. And yeah, like you said, they've done it with style. Gonna be 4 players walking away with their lives. Syman, a little unfortunate for them, but at least they do save the AWP on over. They've got plenty of cash in the bank as well. It's not going to be much of an issue. In fact, it's almost necessary that Nemiga won with all those players staying alive if they want to be able to compete in this next round. If they had lost too many, they would have still had an incredible buy coming at them. So 12-10, 4 away from victory. Nemiga starting their approach back into things after Syman had a little bit of flurry of success there, but has slowed down slightly, and now Nemiga, they win this one, they're going to be having a little bit of consistent success.
This is, like you said, money's still in the bank for Syman. They still have a little bit of reserve cash. Let's see. Full-fledged buy. They can still afford another buy if needs be, but they will be running out of rounds if they lose this one. It's going to be 13 from Nemiga. Box trying to just eke out a reaction from the CTs, but for Syman this time just kept a double setup towards B. Now this is big. This is big. Norbert pushing all the way towards playground. That's going to allow a player to rotate all the way over towards B. They have one towards connector. They have a very good setup here. That's all about not getting picked off early on. The boost is going to be coming in. The angle is definitely going to favor the T's though, but it's all about timing. The CT, yes, just rattling off a few bullets. He is aware of this potential boost. Now, Norbert floating around here. If he gets found by MDS Dingo, that would be disastrous. Oh, this is tense. This is very tense.
Well, Norbert is going to be trying to find the back of them. Move through, but look at the boost. Nealon doesn't spot the head. Eventually he will. Speedak is going to be picked off. Man advantage finally drawn in. As the CT side will draw first blood, and well, Lollipop tries to move forward, tries to be shrewd in his approach, but it doesn't quite work for him, and now it's all starting to crumble for the T side. 13 seconds left, they're just not getting anywhere. JO tries to retreat, but ready for him is Norbert, and there it is, 12-11. Syman Gaming, that's the kind of round they needed, and well, that's brilliant.
I kind of wish that could have actually fallen apart for Syman if they had kept the play towards playground to try and catch the flank coming in. But just a flank, just the information glean right there. They knew there was no one pushing up towards connected. They knew there was no one from long as well. And that's so much information. You can't afford to have that. And they spent too long just setting up for that B hit. If you spend that long, it's, you know, that's you taking a very big risk. That's you know, assuming that the CTs are not going to be pushing and gathering information. And that's just Nemiga kind of screwing things over for themselves, to be very honest. Now, they do have a sort of a buy. Oh no, the timing on that. And MD spots out Nealon, but the flashbang was a little bit unfortunate as Norbert finds another kill as well. Gio with the hero AK does get a kill. And he's going to swap it over with Lollipop immediately. However, bear in mind, no one else has any Kevlar to speak of, as Kios is going to take away Lollipop. So that AK-47, I don't think is going to be much use. Gio, the only player with Kevlar and helmet, he's on 10 HP, and Speedak, despite being fully flush with health, will be taken down by Norbert. It's got to be a very convincing round from Syman here. It's going to be scores tied up, 12-all. As Syman Gaming to continue to grind this one out. Bear in mind, they are trailing a map here. Nemiga winning Dust 2, sorry, a nuke in a very, very convincing fashion. I don't know where Dust 2 came there, but winning nuke in a very convincing fashion earlier.
I mean, CIS Counter-Strike play. Can't be blamed for
I know, right?
Dust
Dust is not too far away. But yeah, we don't have Duster this time. We do have Overpass here. If Syman wins this, it is going to go down all the way to Inferno as a decider.
Well, 12-12, split right down the middle, as close as you can get it right now, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a buy round coming up. The CT side is certainly looking better because of the money that they've got in reserve. Nemiga definitely have a lot of challenges coming their way. It's going to be JO. Trying to get a little further, but it's good utility usage from Syman to sort of splinter off this attack. Try and force them into the waiting arms of Mo, but it doesn't matter because Speedak's ready for it.
Does have his weapon of choice. That's a big kill. That's a big kill. That's a turret down. With that Mo's up, then a bomb site. They have to make up their mind. What do? Do they want to play all the way from the back of the side? Kind of play for a retake sort of setup? Do they want to play towards the bathrooms? Because now they can't really take advantage of the ops position towards a bomb site. You're going to try to snipe the T's down, forcing the T's to use up the utility early on. Let's see. The double op. The Galil has been tossed away by Gio. He's like, you know what? I want to use the op as well. Now, this is what I like from Syman, though. The aggression towards short. They've lost a man. They know that you can't sit on the side and just wait for something to happen. Now they're going to be pushing on up. Now, NDS is rattling off a lot of bullets, but they are aware. There's no one there towards short, and they're slowly sending the two players up towards the A bomb site. Unfortunately, Dinko, this might all fall apart because there are two players walking up towards Monster. Now, if Kios spots it out, if he gets a kill, this could just fall apart from Nemiga despite getting the opening kill.
Kio's ready and holding. It's going to be MDS that goes down. Lollipop able to come in and shuts Kio's away, but it Box who's waiting for it. Kio's gone. Kriaz, and now the push comes through in towards the site. Nealon dropping down already, trying to get involved in the action. He's going to take that Lollipop, and now the push is coming forward. Finally, they overrun him. It could have definitely been a thorn in their side, especially with the limited time. But Norbert now, in 1v3 retake of the B-bomb site. Even though they've got so much money in the back pocket, not really looking good for his chances. He's going to fall away and see if that AK into the next round. So it's going to be 13-12. Nemiga won an important round, but I would say even more important is that they win this next round after this.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And
Their
the
money still,
because the money is just unbelievably strong.
yeah, the money just ridiculous assignment right now. And Norbert's saving his AK-47. He's gonna drop it over maybe to Kriaz, and he's gonna have like over 10k to work with. Mo's gonna be close to 10k as well. Kio's gonna have 6k. Neal's gonna be close to 8k. There you have it. And That is going to be... I think I was looking for an AWP there. But yeah, but that is going to be the buy coming in again for Syman Gaming. They have so much of cash, they're flush with it. But like you said, for Nemiga, they want to close this one out. They want to take it 2-0. They want to break that money. The moment you break it, Syman's gone. Like, they will have just pistols to work with. And then Nemiga have shown that their anti-force buys or anti-ecos have been really stellar so far in this game. So that's when they start to look really, really shiny indeed. But right now, this buy, this is a round, Dinko. This is the deciding round, if you ask me.
Well, we'll see if Nemiga can show up with success in this one. They're going to move forward. MDS starting to run on through as the front man, and well, he's got himself that opening. Lollipop coming in as well, and this defense is crumbling. It's on to Neil, and he was the hero of the round a long time ago. We'll recall back to his ace clutch, and well, he has to try and hold on to the site. MDS is going to go for the plant. He's got it through. Mo chips away and takes down Lollipop. So 3v4, it is certainly recoverable, especially with Nealon already in towards the site. No one from Nemiga giving anything up. They've still got plenty of utility they've been just tossing at them time and time again. And now they're going to run on in. Nealon trying to get over the top. MDS stuck in default at the moment, just waiting on as Syman starts to wrap around. It's going to be MDS finally leaving his position, trying to get aggressive, but it's going to work for him. One kill, nearly a second, but Jo comes in for the double, and it's Nemiga, 14-12. There's nothing Syman could do, and they're now 2 away from victory in the series.
The flashbangs, those flashbangs to Nemiga, they had the one Molotov and hand of speed hack, which you toss in towards the water pit, the water slope, and then those flashbangs, they just completely shut down that retake before it could even happen. And I love how they're aggressive, like, we have the man advantage, use the flash, just pop him out, just take them down, and they were just getting shot inside of the pit. It was a massacre. Great work from Nemiga. They switched it up. They went for just the contact play towards B, and Syman were not expecting it. Great stuff, and this buy, oh no, this is looking rough, Dinko. They need a miracle. It could happen, though. FAMAS M4, an MP9 in the mix, and it's going to be Speedak. He finds Mo. He just had the scout, but never mind. 2 other kills going the way of Nemiga. This might be it, Dinko. Just the FAMAS and the MP9 left at A-bomb side, completely relieved of any CT presence, and Lollipop waiting patiently for Kios to show himself. He's got to get the frag, and it's just Krias left in a 1v5 MP9. And a prayer on his lips, and he might pray to whatever gods he fancies. This is not going to happen. It's just fallen apart. It's just gone completely wrong for Syman, Dinko.
Well, Kriats does fall, box chasing down 15-12, and Syman, it was looking so good for them. It was looking like they had a real opportunity. But now it's looking like it's done. Nemiga, just one more is all they need to take the series 2-0. They come 5th here in the road to Rio. Been a long battle for all of these teams. A lot of great matchups, a lot of close affairs. They've all played against each other, and now Nemiga are going to be placing...
It's not done. Listen, Dick. It's not done yet, all right? It's not done yet. This is CIS road to Rio.
It is true.
Right? It is true. We've seen some redonkulous comebacks happen. It's not quite done yet. They have the Deagles. It could happen. Syman could kind of, maybe. Very slim chances, but they could, potentially. Take it to overtime.
We have seen a lot of teams actually just go to overtime and then not messing around in overtime. So, I mean, it is going to overtime for no real reason. It's certainly a possibility here. We'll see if Syman can make it happen. It's going to be a pretty solid start for Nemiga. Managing to take down Mo. Nealon, Norbert, Krias, and Kios left alone into a 4v5 with the man advantage in play for Nemiga. A little bit of utility still left on the CT side. No Molotovs though, no HEs. It's just the smokes and the flashes. And while that's not going to be enough really to hold off this attack that's coming in towards B, it's going to be Lollipop that shuts down Kios. Now 2-man advantage in play for the T side as they look to try and finish on the B-bomb side.
Yeah, I take it back. This is done. This is over. I just wanted to like hype things up, you know. Maybe we could have had a miracle run, unless Nealon just goes absolute. Never mind. Box is just going to shut him down, and that is going to be the game, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to come down to Norbert, and Gio will put him to his grave, and it's going to be Nemiga winning. Well, pretty convincingly, all things considered. Nuke was a 16-7 complete whitewash, and now it was 16-12. I think the final scoreline was also pretty convincing.